you looking for a new construction home in Mount Juliet area with a 2 or 3 car garage with 20-foot ceilings? Behind me, we have a floor plan we're about to check out that has some of the most unique features I've seen so far in a mid-range home in Mount Juliet. We're about to check it out. Let's do this. Okay, we're in the foyer now. Huge entryway, already faced with so much natural light coming in. I'm really excited to check out that kitchen. All right, we got an office. Looks like we got French doors. Plenty of light in here. Looks like a great office space. Bonus room, little area. Half bath down here. We got a linen closet right away. Go back to the foyer. We got a mud room to the right. Looks like we got nice stairs that go around a corner. Let's check out the mud room first. Nice drop-off area going into a garage. Laundry room, as I understand, I think their tile and cabinets are standard in most of their models and their floor plans. So this is pretty standard. It would be probably cost more to get upgrades. Now this, woo, these are high ceilings. Can you, just enormous. Imagine the size of a Christmas tree that you could keep in here. This is huge. I mean, we're talking some serious height for this 2-car garage. Back to the mudroom. We have a utility closet here. All right, let's take a look at this kitchen. Living room setup. Whoa. No, that's an electric fireplace. They've got it set to a blue setting. You can change the colors. Look at these windows. Great color scheme. Gourmet kitchen. That's where the refrigerator would be for sure. Oh man, this pantry. Walk-in pantry, huge. Has some height to it. Lots of storage space. The hardwood extends to the pantryway as well. They even have a nice light in there. Now it looks like this microwave and oven are built in. Yes. Okay, cool. They have it stacked, gas oven range. And if memory serves correctly, these vents actually vent to the outside. Some builders just have vents there that don't actually vent to the outside. Made sure to verify that with this builder, and they do indeed vent to the outside. A relatively small kitchen island. Open sink style, that's nice. You have a dedicated dining room area right here. I like that. You have a semi-closed patio. Also, there is a front balcony patio that I did not show you yet that I'm excited to look at. Very small yard space, definitely gonna be acreage fitting for someone that doesn't like yard work, which is exactly what some people prefer. And I've been getting a lot of requests about Mount Juliet. You guys have been calling me and texting me about Mount Juliet. My videos for Mount Juliet have been getting a lot more views. So that's one of the reasons why we decided to check out this new community. Actually, it's just a new phase for this community. Some of you might be familiar with it, but we're gonna get to that later. We're in the primary bedroom now. Trace style ceilings in here. This is a king size bed and it doesn't even dominate the space. A lot of room to the left and right of it. Definitely can make good use of this space for a primary bedroom downstairs. Huge primary bathroom down here. Oh, check out this window between double vanity. That's actually standard for this community. I think in all of their floor plans, that is the standard unless you probably get in the early phase and request something different. You got a double vanity, nice cabinetry. Not as heavy as some cabinetry I've seen, but it has soft touch close. Not the biggest walk-in shower, but it's cozy. Oh, this is a nice build-in. And it's glass too. It's gonna be much easier to clean. I love that. We got a water room right next to it. This is where their toilet is. Actually has pretty high ceilings in here too, but nice and tucked away. Pretty big walk-in closet. Decent space. And at the end of the video, I will go over the HOA, the pricing for this community, and all the other details I can find on it, like the amenities. But first, let's finish going through this house. I think there's a couple other things that are really notable that I want to make sure I point out to y'all. We looked at the tray ceilings in there. This is the living area. Now, if memory serves correctly, this electric fireplace actually outputs a decent amount of heat, but it takes a minute to heat up. And you can change the colors. Blue is my favorite color, if you were wondering. Let's take a quick look at the front balcony real quick. If you can tell, it goes out to the side here. Then we'll go upstairs. Yeah. Some stairs coming up here. A nice little covered front porch. Not technically, well, it looks like a balcony because you have stairs coming up to it. So the world is your oyster. Call it what you will. So we got some big window facing the stairway, a right turn to a pretty open loft style area. If memory serves correctly, all of the floor plans at this community have a base of carpet upstairs, but you can get that swapped out. It probably would just cost a little bit extra. Just an FYI, if you're not big on carpet. I don't actually prefer this type of carpet. I prefer like the smaller pillowed carpet. These are like long. I typically find it's harder to clean, but maybe somebody knows some cleaning methods that I don't. Okay, so we're in one of the closets for the bedrooms. If memory serves correctly, this is where there's gonna be some storage space. Yes, nice walk-in attic access storage space. Also where you'd service this central cooling and heating upstairs. All right, so this is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. There's gonna be a full bath here. Boom, boom, boom. Not super fancy for the tiling in here, but for the price point, which we'll get to, I think it's still a pretty good deal, especially for Mount Juliet, as it is hopping. I mean, we're talking popping, like it is nuts how much new construction is popping up in Mount Juliet. I have a ton of video content already, and I've just not even been able to share everything that I've seen so far, but we're just trying to hit the highlights of the best ones so far in order, but there's still plenty of content left. So we got a linen closet going into, this bedroom has its own bathroom upstairs. Once again, we've seen some really fancy tiling in bathrooms, just standard tiling. The shower situation is pretty standard. Just a nice mid-ranged house in the Mount Juliet area by a builder that is very consistently one of my top builders across the board. They do very excellent work, and we'll get to that at the end of the video. And if you are looking to move to the greater Nashville area, especially Mount Juliet, don't hesitate to reach out, call, text, or email me. We're gonna get to the details of this property. All right, we're in the office now. If you were dying to know the details of this, good news, we're gonna go through it in a speed round, lightning round. Builder, Drees Homes. As you know, one of my favorite builders in the greater Nashville area. They do great work. This community is Ashton Park 62, their new phase. We're looking at the Dahlia floor plan. Pricing starts at $660. And this one scales all the way up. This floor plan scales all the way up to $706. This is not gonna be a $706 pricing because we have a 2-car garage. This is 2,800 square feet. The maximum for this looks like it goes up to about 3,000 square feet, 3-car garage, an extra bedroom, extra bathroom, some of the upgrades. We're looking closer to $660 for this floor plan. This had a lot of really cool features that we saw. I really like the tray ceilings in the primary bedroom. I like the space in the primary bedroom. It had a king size bed and ample space to have other nice furniture in the surrounding area. We had a cool window between double vanities in the primary bathroom. We had a large walk-in closet. The kitchen was awesome. We saw a nice walk-in pantry closet in the kitchen. We had a gourmet kitchen. We had a microwave built-in, gas stove range with a vent that actually goes outside, semi-covered back patio, front porch that's covered. We had a lot of really cool features that, like the 2-car garage has one of the highest heights we've seen in any new construction, probably to date so far, especially in the Mount Juliet area. So if you need high ceilings in the garage, this could be a 2 or a 3-car garage. The ceilings are enormous. Definitely a Drees Homes special for Ashton Park. I personally really liked how they standardize a lot of their quality here. I see a lot of consistency with Drees Homes. The upstairs did not have as much of the fancy tile work or backsplash in the showers. This is definitely a mid-range home. We're not seeing some of the high-end finishes like we would in some of the other communities. Really good bang for your buck here. Not a lot of yard maintenance. The HOA is $40 a month. That covers, there's a playground, there's a covered pavilion, there are walking trails that go around the entire community, and that also covers the community maintenance. You're responsible for your yard. So this is the Dahlia. Huge fan of Drees Homes. This community has a new phase at Ashton Park. If you're looking to move to the greater Nashville area, or you need to move into a bigger home in the Mount Juliet area, don't hesitate to reach out, call, text, or email me, and I'll see you in our next video. Let's go.